Dave and Lee Platt. Go ahead.
Hello, I can speak to Mr. Norman.
Yes, you're on the air with Norman.
Mr. Norman, I got a question. I'm called from Moscow, but I have a question because I listened to interview for one actor, Norman Reedus, and he says that from the movie The Twilight that you work with Christian Stewart, and you say that that you find she very beauty, but she have the peanut butter legs. And I question what this is for peanut butter leg, and I find that you make that you say she have leg that are soft, smooth, and easy to spread, so you call peanut butter leg. Is this true? I like interview. I like style for Russian man. You like me. I like you. Maybe we can have coffee, and maybe people don't like us. We crush testics like plastic bottle. I think we have commons. You think this is
Hi,
correct?
John, you bastard. You little bastard. I know who you are.
Norman Reedus. What's up, brother?
Shout Patrick Flannery. Hi, buddy.
You're unbelievable, Sean.
I can't pull anything over Reedus anymore, man.
No, dude, I got your number.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
anytime.
Flannery.
I mean, we got about another 10 minutes left of the show here. So, Flannery fans, I mean, we got the Boondock Brothers in the house here right now. And Sean, when I went onto your profile on IMDb, I knew your work from like Boondocks and all that, and then I looked and I was like, he was Jeremy from Powder. Powder was such a
He was awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people don't even know that character's name. That's funny, but good for you. Jeremy Reed. Yeah.
Well, it's very. I mean, that's such an underrated film. It was such a great movie, and I think it was more about realizing the human potential. There was definitely hidden meanings in that. But
I appreciate it. It was one of my favorite films by far.
Since I have both of you on the show here, and thank you so much for calling in and being part of the show with Norman. Like I said, my nephew who's in the military really enjoys both your work in Boondock Saints, huge fan, and it's a great opportunity to have both of you on here. Now that I have both of you, what is your favorite moment together with the Boondocks? Is there any are there any blooper reels or anything like that the fans should know about, or somewhere where they can find like outtakes kind of things?
You know what? Half of the bloopers, it's like the funniest stuff are not even in the extras on the DVD. I think Norman would agree. It's like, I mean, because Boondock, the movie, it's like a boys club, I mean, we're not very politically correct. I mean, we go against the grain on pretty much everything. And so there's cameras flying around, to try and capture some, just random things, whether it's lunch, whether we're sitting, whether we're driving to set with Billy Connolly in the van.
You're going in and out, Sean.
Oh, hey, can you hear me? Sorry about that.
Yeah, there you go. I can hear you now.
I mean, there's all kind of stuff that never made it to the DVD extras. That I mean, it's just it's one of those once in a lifetime flicks where like everybody on the movie's really cool, and to get to work with a cat like Reedus, it's like after 10 years down the line, it's like it's a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, of course I'd work with that cat again. He's a buddy, he's a good friend, and he's just a good, solid dude to work with. So we have a good time, on set, off set, period.
Well, it's funny because Norman, you don't really have a choice whether you want to work with Sean or not, because he could probably whoop your ass, right?
Sean would beat me to a pulp. Sean's a ninja.
You guys don't know the
fierceness
that is Norman Reedus. Come on.
Well, I mean, with your background, you have a black belt in karate, a black belt in jiu-jitsu, which you got under Sean Williams, correct?
That is correct.
2008. And with all this martial arts training and all that, I'm sure it helps condition for your roles and stuff that you do. But is there any thought of entering any kind of like amateur fighting thing or doing anything like that? I mean, other than the obvious that would definitely, if you got messed up in the face, your career might take a different turn in the acting field. Have you? Where's your motivation for as far as your martial arts background?
I've been in martial arts since I was 9 years old, but I did a couple of tiny little local events back in 2000, I believe it was. But that was my only foray into that, and I've done a string of tournaments. I still compete actively today. As a matter of fact, I just got back from a tournament, just coaching some of my students today. So it's a huge part of my life. But make no mistake, Norman Reedus has a black belt, and I live in New York City, so that's pretty lethal in itself, man.
I'll catch your house on fire, but I'll run if you put
exactly. I live in L.A., man. L.A. is just a bunch of wussies, He lives in New York.
Nice. Now, we are ticking down we have the last 5 minutes of the show. This show always goes incredibly fast when there's such admiration for you guys. Before you guys actually go, like with the last couple of minutes here, is there anything that you would like to touch on that the fans should know about? Any projects, any websites, any passions that you guys have that the fans you would like to relay to the fans?
Reedus?
I sell these little 3 films that I wrote and directed and shot and edited myself on www.bigbaldhead.com, and I donate to various charities. We just did Japan. I did Haiti before that. I want to do some stuff for the tornado victims. That I'm passionate about. I still support the West Memphis 3. I still do art shows to pay for some of that. Stuff like that. As far as projects and stuff, I just want to get back on The Walking Dead. I got Hello Herman coming out, the Gaga video everybody knows about. But that's it for me. I just hope Daryl gets a lot of love this season, and I can stay on the show as long as possible.
You definitely will. I mean, your fan base is growing by the minute as far as that show and the Boondocks go. So I see great things for you happening.
Cool.
Sean, what about you, buddy?
Well, Reedus is busy filming The Walking Dead, and I'm going to be busy watching The Walking Dead. So, I'm in pre-production on a film called The Untitled Mickey Kelly Project. It's a film about a fighter that, love, loss, a humanistic story that involves a little bit of fighting. So that's what's next on the plate for me.
Excellent.
Yeah, and Sean and I might have a project together soon.
Yes, exactly. That's on the burner as well. I wasn't going to spill it, but Reedus. Yeah, me and Reedus are working on this other thing that's really, really cool. It's a really interesting trilogy that has 2 pretty kind of separate storylines a la, Altman, and then they come together in the end, and you see how our 2 characters are kind of intertwined, forever. It's a really, really good story, so I'm super excited about that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now,
for anybody that wants to catch you guys live, I know you got some conventions coming up, one down in Florida and Wizard World in Philly soon. Is there a website that these guys can go to get more information on those?
A girl that's wonderful, a friend of ours, Wendy Shepard, has a couple of things called StudioMatrix.com and I think OfficiallyPluggedIn.com, and she has a schedule of our events. And I believe she also runs Norman's webpage and mine, so it's Norman Reedus. Is it .net, brother? Or? Reedus. Hello, come in, Reedus.
He is there, Norman.
Anyway, SeanFlannery.com. You can check out all the events. SeanFlannery.com. You can check out all the events. Or Wendy Shepard, our friend, has StudioMatrix.com or OfficiallyPluggedIn.com. She's got the schedule of events, where we're going, how long we're going to be there, etc.
All right.
DeadDavesRadio.com, breathing new life into radio.